If you've been feeling like every time your life starts to get good, you panic, you pull back, you shut down, or you wait for the crash before anything even happens, if you notice peace feels suspicious, love feels overwhelming, money feels slippery, and blessings seem to evaporate the minute you receive them, if you've caught yourself whispering, "I don't know why I do this. I'm not trying to mess up my own life," then stop scrolling and sit with me for a moment. This is the moment it's all gonna click. Because here's the truth you've never been told. You're not afraid of the life you want. You're afraid of how your body reacts when you start receiving it. You're not afraid of success. You're afraid of the emotional exposure success demands. You're not afraid of love. You're afraid of the memories that rise when someone actually treats you well. You're not afraid of abundance. You're afraid of how unfamiliar it feels in your nervous system. And that's why you brace. You overthink, you withdraw, you create distance, you sabotage, you run. Not because you're broken, not because you lack discipline, not because your mindset isn't high vibe, but because your body learned long before your conscious mind that goodness is dangerous. And here's the awakening. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what your nervous system believes is safe. Every moment of shutdown, every moment of retreat, every moment of chaos you created out of nowhere is not your failure. It is your body trying to protect you from a life it isn't convinced you can hold. Take one breath. This isn't about positive thinking. This isn't about pretending. This isn't about act as if. This is about the moment you realize that everything you've called self-sabotage was actually self-protection. And once you learn how to rewrite what your body believes is safe, your entire life begins to change. If you've ever asked yourself, why do I pull away from the very thing I say I want? This is where the truth becomes impossible to ignore. Because once you slow down, you'll notice your body reacts faster than your mind can think. You don't choose the panic. You don't choose the shutdown. You don't choose the urge to run, hide, overreact, or numb. It happens long before logic catches up. And here's the part no one talks about. Your reactions aren't random, they're predictions. Your nervous system is predicting what's familiar, not what's actually happening. It predicts the past, not the possibility. It predicts the danger it remembers, not the safety you're trying to create. That's why when someone compliments you, you shrink. Your body predicts visibility is unsafe. When joy shows up, you tense. Your body predicts punishment follows pleasure. When things quiet down, you create conflict. Your body predicts chaos is coming. When money arrives, you spend it so fast. Your body predicts loss is inevitable. When love becomes steady, you get bored. Your body predicts intensity equals connection. When opportunities appear, you feel tired. Your body predicts expansion equals threat. When someone treats you gently, you feel suspicious. Your body predicts kindness can't be trusted. When you try to rest, guilt punches you in the chest. Your body predicts stillness equals uselessness. These are not flaws. They're not signs you're unworthy. These are not personality traits. These are survival patterns. Your body is reenacting a script it never asked permission to write. And this is the mirror. You cannot out-manifest your own survival instincts. Not until you see them. Not until you understand them. Not until you realize you're not scared of your desires. You're scared of how revolutionary it'll feel to receive them. And this clarity is the beginning of freedom. It's time to make the shift. Close your eyes for a moment. Let your breath settle. Let your shoulders drop. Because here is where everything inside of you begins to move. There is a version of you, not a fantasy, not a future self that you have to chase, a version of you who already lives the life you're trying to call in. She assumes differently. She assumes she is loved even when the room is quiet. She assumes money returns because she trusts her capacity to hold it. She assumes opportunities come because she's available for them. She assumes stability is normal, connection is natural, and goodness is reliable. She doesn't assume these things because she's delusional. She assumes them because her body feels safe enough to believe them. And that is the turning point. Identity doesn't shift when you think positive. Identity shifts when your nervous system feels safe enough to upgrade. Your body becomes the new you in micro moments. The moment you don't run from kindness. You breathe through joy instead of bracing. You let a compliment land without deflecting. Keep money without rushing to get rid of it. The moment you sit in stillness and nothing bad happens. The moment you rest without guilt. You don't text back from panic. You don't shrink yourself in a room. These are not small. They are neurological revolutions. These moments send a message into your body. Hey, we survived that. Maybe we can hold more. And the moment your body believes that, the moment it updates its definition of safety, your entire identity shifts around it. This is the real law of assumption. You don't attract what you desire, you attract what your nervous system predicts you can survive. Once you change the prediction, you change the reality. This is the shift, the threshold, the opening, the embodiment. This is where everything becomes real, not in your mind, not in your affirmations, not in your visualization rituals, but in your body. Embodiment is not a performance. It's a retraining, a remembering, a reclamation, and it's asking one simple thing of you. Meet the moment where you normally sabotage and make a softer choice. Let's walk through what this really looks like, with honesty but tenderness. Stay in a good moment 2 seconds longer. When something good enters your life, a message, a compliment, a moment of peace, a warm touch, a financial win, instead of shrinking, stay for 2 seconds. Feel the warmth. Let it settle. Let your body learn. This doesn't hurt me. This is safe. And it actually feels good. Those 2 seconds create the new identity. Next, decode the pain before you react. When you want to run, hide, fight, freeze, numb, scroll, shut down, pause. One breath. Don't obey the impulse, witness it. Say, this panic is familiar, but not true. This is how patterns break. Not through force, but through awareness. Practice micro-receiving. Your system won't trust abundance until it trusts receiving in teeny doses. So start small. Let someone hold the door. Let someone compliment you. Save a little money. Rest for 5 minutes. Let yourself be helped with something small. Let yourself feel seen. Each micro-receiving event tells your body, having is safe for me now. Next, watch for the temperature drop. You know the feeling. Energy dips, interest vanishes, desire collapses, motivation evaporates. Often right after something goes right. This is not a problem, this is a threshold. Instead of letting it win, whisper, I am allowed to stay open. And breathe. I want you to choose one action each day that belongs to the healed you. Not perfection, not everything, just one thing. One regulated response, one slower breath, one confident decision, one moment of receiving, one refusal to shrink. Identity changes through gentle repetition. And every day you choose one new action, your body rewrites who you are. Take another breath. Slow, steady, soft. Because this is the moment you return to yourself. Not the self shaped by survival. Not the self molded by fear. Not the self taught to shrink to stay safe. But the self underneath. The original one. The one who was born assuming goodness. You're not here to hustle into a new identity. You are here to reclaim the identity your fear buried. And the more your body learns safety, the more your life begins to reflect the truth of who you really are. Watch how your reality shifts as you soften. You stop assuming disappointment. You stop assuming loss and chaos. You stop assuming rejection and instability. And for the first time, something inside you whispers, what if everything actually works out for me? And the whisper becomes a knowing. And the knowing becomes a baseline. And that baseline becomes your new identity. This is sovereignty. Not control, not perfection, not performance, but the deep, quiet power of a woman who finally feels safe in her own expansion. Everything you've ever desired now has a place to land. Not because the universe changed, but because you did. Take this moment with you. Take this breath with you. Take this truth with you. You are safe to rise now, and everything you desire is finally safe to stay. And here's your closing mantra. I am learning a new safe, and safety changes